Hi everyone. I wanted to do a quick little video about when you're autistic, how you need to learn how to basically pay attention to the people around you and pay attention to your surroundings. And it takes a while to basically get used to observing what's going on. I struggle with it too sometimes still, even though I've had, like a decade of experience of um, basically trying to become more observant of it. Basically, what you have to consider is, you know, people aren't real logical. People can, how should I put it, lash out in this situation about things that literally aren't your fault. Basically, what happened is at my work, I had to notify a manager if I leave the building for any reason, whether I'm going out to my car for break, or in this case, if I'm getting off for the day and I need to leave, I have to let a manager know um, from another department that I'm leaving the building. The reason why is because they do head counts if they have to evacuate, and if I'm not there when they evacuate and I didn't notify them that I was leaving, they're gonna let the fire department know that I'm in the building, and the fire department's gonna look for me as being in the building if there's a fire or something like that's going on. So yeah, I have to let them know. So basically, what happened is this manager looked like she was dealing with a difficult customer, and she was trying to keep her cool, and he seemed to be being very difficult. So she was being agitated, and you know she was I don't know how long she would have been talking to him, but probably was for a while. So I was waiting there patiently for her, and I usually joke around. So she got done with him. I'm still waiting there off the side patiently. And then there's another person behind her. She's dealing with another issue with him, and that wasn't as long. But then she turns to me and goes, "What?" And I just said, yeah, I'm just leaving for the day." She goes, "Okay, bye. Have a good one." And she lashed out a little bit, but it wasn't really anything I did at fault. And basically, what was going on is she was already upset. She may have been thinking I was going to joke because I joke around a lot, and she didn't have time to joke. But basically, she was upset about what was going on. She was upset because she might have been busy. She might have had. I mean, she obviously had things to do as a manager. She's dealing with a difficult customer, so basically, she was already keyed up. She had probably some adrenaline in her system, so she's going through a slight fight or flight response. Basically, she was already upset, and me being there was more of an irritation because now she thought maybe she has to deal with me, and because I was preventing her from getting on with doing what she needed to do, she kind of lashed out a little bit at me. But it wasn't really my fault, and it wasn't necessarily her fault. It's just people are like this because people get built up in anger, and then they might misdirect it on someone else. And it's just something you have to understand when you're autistic. It's not really, it's just something people do. It's not like they do it wrong or it's anyone's at fault. It's just people. People are people, and if they do something like that or they show a little anger without saying anything inappropriate or without putting their hands on you, that's obviously wrong. But if they're a little angry, that's just people being people. And it's just something to be aware of when you're autistic. Trying to understand people and how to socialize and understand how to work in how to act in society and behave in society. But that's something to really consider. And I hope you learned from this and hope you can apply it to your journey in functioning society.